People from around the country are here to protest. I'm Elizabeth Hulst. Tonight, what they're fighting for and why Cornerstone University won't let them on their campus. I'm Elizabeth Hulst. Coming up, how this device is making it easier to pay your bill at a restaurant. It's not the CD players, airbags, or even the vehicle itself, but the parts underneath it that are starting to cause some national concern. The city says the snow's what caused these things to break, not the snowplows, in which case it's not their concern. Coming up, the wreckage and what police say caused the accident.
Go Buckeyes!
Ohio State fans in Michigan, I'm Elizabeth Hulst, and coming up, we'll tell you what it's like to be a Buckeye in the land of the blue. He even took the cases. When police came in to confiscate the equipment, they found that Smith had stolen over 300 computers. It's salt by the truckful. Crews are heading out trying to keep the roads safe during treacherous conditions. Nothing was taken, but everything destroyed. It's a scene even a priest is finding hard to forgive.
This is what I saw Tuesday morning when I came in.
It was supposed to be move-in day for Father Robert Cregan and his assistant, but instead he's dealing with devastation, showing us the damage left by vandals.
Apparently either jumping on it and just beating it to no, I mean, it's...
Mirrors shattered, furniture broken, at every turn destruction. Even this cherished stained glass window from their original church, now merely pieces scattered on the floor.
It survived all those years, but it only took one night to break it.
Police say the vandal broke in here. The garage door was closed but unlocked for builders coming inside to finish their work.
The footprints that we've been able to locate, it's all one footprint.
Everything is covered by insurance, and Father Cregan's trying to move on. He's already planning the topic of his Sunday sermon, forgiveness.
To say I'm not angry would not be truthful. But I think but I hope the next part is to, it is about forgiveness. It's about and getting past this too.
He's just happy no one was hurt, confident his faith will lead him through.
My faith in people will be restored. My faith in God, it can be stronger.
Estimates for the damage are around $100,000, but with donations and insurance, the church does plan to restore the house. Until then, Father Cregan will continue to stay in the old rectory. Grand Rapids youth are going home tonight with new ideas and excitement for promoting peace. Sounds of peace and happiness.
I can forgive.
Words that can't be learned soon enough. Young kids talking about nonviolence.
This is important because so many crimes are going on in the neighborhood, which should stop as soon as possible for another person get hurt.
It's the Peace Festival at Gerald R. Ford Middle School, a celebration for more than 300 Grand Rapids grade schoolers.
Welcome to the Peace Festival.
An event like this, it's a sign of hope for Joseph Wells. He knows all too well the consequences of violence.
I lost 2 friends to violence in the community. It was just taken all away so quickly. It's astonishing, actually.
That's why he's here, helping others so no one has to lose a friend like he did.
They would have had peace, my friend probably still would have been here.
Stories like his is becoming an all too common reality. In 2006, 82 kids under the age of 21 were arrested for murder across the state.
How can I be more peaceful? How can I be more kind to people that I don't know or even understand?
They're hoping that answers to questions like this at events like these will continue to bring that number down.
As they grow up, they know that peace is a good thing to accomplish.
And some are already stepping up to the plate, ready to make a difference.
To respect self and others, to communicate better, and to listen.
This was actually the 21st Annual Peace Festival. If you want more information about next year's event, just head to our website, woodtv.com, click on News Links.
Live from 24-Hour News 8.
Many from West Michigan helping to support the family of a Grand Rapids police officer killed on duty. And hundreds of people from across West Michigan better suited to protect their homes from a slow-burning fire tonight. And we're just hours away from springing forward. Good evening, I'm Elizabeth Hulst. This is 24-Hour News 8 at 6.
On air and online, West Michigan's news leader is 24-Hour News 8.
First, we ran a test showing you why the most common smoke detector may not be enough to protect your family. Now we're making sure your family has some added protection. Alongside firefighters in Grand Rapids, Holland, Kalamazoo, and the Red Cross, we handed out hundreds of photoelectric smoke detectors today. 24-Hour News 8's Joe LaFergie has our story.
After our test showed the different reaction times to different types of fires from different types of smoke detectors, we decided to take it one step further. The end result, we're handing out 500 photoelectric smoke detectors to people all over West Michigan.
This will give you some good information on who to contact.
For Jackie Borgen and hundreds of other Grand Rapids families.
Police have a man from Portage in custody for involuntary manslaughter. 28-year-old Jesse Thomas Schaefer turned himself in yesterday. He was wanted in connection to a December incident that resulted in the death of 54-year-old Jose Pequeño of Portage. Police are investigating a new major development in the murder of the University of North Carolina student body president Eve Carson. Today, police released these security photos of a man they say used Carson's ATM card. The photos show a young man wearing a baseball cap and a hooded sweatshirt driving an SUV that may be Carson's Toyota Highlander. 22-year-old Carson was found Wednesday morning on a street not far from campus. She'd been shot several times, including once in the right temple.
This is our biggest break so far in this case. I know we're still just in the first couple of days of this, but this is our strongest lead right now, and we are hopeful that we'll be able to get this guy identified.
Jeffrey Van Vels will spend mandatory life in prison after being convicted of murdering Officer Bob Kosminski Wednesday. He shot and killed Kosminski while police were responding to a domestic disturbance call in July. The trial was packed with emotion, with testimony heard from Grand Rapids police officers and Van Vels' ex-wife. The day of the verdict, the Kosminski family said their moment of justice had arrived.
Justice was carried out today. But justice, even justice, still can't bring back a father, a son, a brother, or a friend.
The biggest, most difficult problem was the emotion of it all.
The latest battleground state is Wyoming in the Democratic race for the White House. Barack Obama is hoping to seize the state's 12 delegates and restart the winning streak that Hillary Clinton stopped this past week. Brian Morar has the story.
Wyoming only has a dozen delegates at stake. But as this roller coaster of a Democratic presidential contest races onward, these enthusiastic caucus goers are wielding more power than they have in decades. By winning the big prizes of Texas and Ohio this past week, Hillary Clinton halted what could have been a runaway victory for Barack Obama. Now some fear the fight won't end.
There's an ironic twist to a new campaign ad from Hillary Clinton. It turns out the girl seen in this ad is actually a huge Obama supporter. The video stock footage, which Casey Knowles filmed while working as a TV extra 8 years ago. Knowles is now 17 and has been a volunteer for Obama's campaign for several months. She even has an idea of how she can respond to the ad.
I think it would be wonderful if me and Barack Obama could get together and make a nice counter ad.
That's all we have for tonight. We'll see you back here at 10 and 11.